Okay, made it back. We're alive. I just tried to restart the video about 36 times as well, so there may be a couple funny... I hope there aren't too many options on the channel. I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind a tiny pine tree and see what I can do here. Okay, as I wait, I just need to check how many versions of this video I put up on the channel. Accidentally. Okay, okay. So far, so good. Double check the studio. Content. Live. And we're okay. Kind of. Well, yeah. I need to change the name of this one. Let's change the name of that quickly. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. But if you're catching this later, just skip forward a minute or two. Crashed part 1. Don't. Why? What? No. Did everybody hear that noise? That said crashed game security violation. We need to talk about this. Starvault. That is a company that makes this game. Like, what do I do here? Crashed part 3. I think we're gonna have to call it. If this doesn't work, Luke, I appreciate that. If this doesn't work, we're done for. Like, I don't know what to do here. Okay. Good vibes. 2 minutes and 19 seconds in to stream I Crashed part 2. I don't know what happens here. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to stream something else. Might even have to play Kenshi. Whoa. Oh my goodness, I put so many hours into Kenshi. The thought of playing it makes me happy, but the thought of playing it, it also makes me emotionally exhausted. I'm kidding. Found a bug? Kenshi. Come on, this game's awesome. This is Kenshi. This is Kenshi in first person, except worse, right? Think about it. Get beat up, your defensive skills go up. You do damage, your offensive skills go up. Okay. Now, kind of back to where we left off. These not convolute ukulele. Don't be misled by random white flowers. Only get good white flowers. And because we're here searching for ironwoods, we've spotted our first blue tree. Northeast. If you look up at the top of the map, there's the compass. So I'm going to make a lot of directional references. And so northeast, north, even I would say here, kind of right in line with this peak, we've got a blue ironwood tree. Now, what a terrible way to launch into a stream by hopping right onto a tree and chopping. Odin, I know you're excited. Dextros has been here for many. Oh, no. Okay, we're not getting right into a tree. Unfortunately, we got to fight some wolves off before they eat my horse. And again, wolves are significantly weaker than me, and they can't damage me enough, so I'm, instead of trying to defend against this... Oh my god, there's 17 of them. I'm just going to try and kill them all. Oh, this might not work. 1, 2... Okay. Oh no, we're okay. They're all pups. If these were full-size wolves, this would be... I'd be done. I feel terrible for this. I'm so sorry. Oh my, there's a special place in hell for me. They were all puppies. This is high quality gaming, just destroying wolf pups. Upside, we get a lot of loot here. A lot of wolf carcass. I've got 100 in butchery, which is the skill required to chop up animals and get their kind of constituent parts out as resources. So hold the butcher. I would get a lot more if I took this to a butcher's table. So I'm going to use Scheherazade here as a transport, as a pack mule. You're a beautiful pack horse, Scheherazade, not a pack mule. I apologize for saying that. And so that's going to make our lives a lot easier. And now I'm not sure about this, but I don't know if horses become more slow the more stuff you put in them. I do know they get a little bit slowed down by armor. The heavier the armor, the slower they're going to go. I don't know if you fill them up with stuff, they get, like, the heavier their inventory gets, the slower they get. I imagine it would. It would make sense. This game's pretty straightforward like that. So I've got 100 ironwood lore. And you only get 9 per chop. I need a bandage up here. So kind of rule number 1 is survival. When you're solo, always be at full health. You never know when you're going to get ambushed. Try and always be at full health. I don't know what value the Lysimachia arvensis have. But I'm going to check this out. Because if they're anywhere near as valuable as the convolucaleles, well, they kind of are here. 21 silver. Wow, that is 50 copper a plant. I think they're more valuable, actually, than the convolucaleles. It's tough to say. Somebody want to do that math for me? 391 to 1 gold. Yeah, no, I have no idea. 148 silver, maybe? Is that what that says to me? 148 silver and 58 copper divided by 391. I think the blue ones are more valuable. Okay, back to focus on the ironwood. This is where the real money is in this adventure, is in this ironwood tree. Luke, you wouldn't believe it, but I've never played Fall Guys. This is an ironwood tree. There's actually quite a few of these around where I live. They're not blue. Jay Boundford, welcome back. Thanks for the info. I didn't realize that. That's helpful. So, in case you're not checking out the chat, but you're watching the video, apparently the first game, the weight in bags mattered, but in this game, it doesn't matter. The larger bags do slow your horse, but they hold the exact same weight as the small bags, but have more slots. So one of my streams, I think it was the second Mortal Online stream, I think the first Tinder Ironwood run, we had large bags on the horse, as an example, and it had way more slots. I think. I mean, if you go back and check that and I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. My memory's terrible. Epic gamer moment right here. Listen, chopping wood isn't, I mean, it ain't much, but it's honest work. And now, as we move from tree to tree, that's where the adventure happens. We're picking flowers, we're chopping trees, we're heavily armed and armored. I don't know what more you want from Epic Gaming, Luke. Double-sided tree. It's worth checking out. Well, we're still at 9s here. I'm also not entirely certain if having 100 ironwood lore makes you able to sustain higher rates of resource retrieval for longer periods of time before it starts to drop. I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows that. And honestly, if you've hung out this long or you've clicked through this far, I don't know what happened at the beginning, okay? This game has never crashed before. I will say, though, there's a huge difference between when you start chopping ironwood, kind of versus now, once you get up to 100 ironwood lore. Now, where is that? So if I go to profession skills, I think it's other... Oh, it might be under action skills. Another gathering? Gathering. Wood, no. Definitely under profession skills under botany. We went through this last time. Material lore, botany, dendrology, advanced dendrology. And then down to ironwood lore. Yeah, I mean, I'm running into very exciting... Please stop moving, horse. I'm going to feed the horse. Gotta be trying to tell me something. See? It was hungry. I don't know if that's a thing, but every time my horse makes noise, it's usually hungry. Ooh. So we dropped down to 7. That was pretty quick. From 9 to 8 to 7. 9 lasted a long time. So I think it does make a huge difference as to where your ironwood lore is in terms of being able to harvest the most. Like, I kind of hang out at these higher values longer. Although I feel like the drop from 8 to 7 was kind of fast. Silent. Oh, turn around and swinging the axe. Ah, no, okay, we're down to 6. We're down to 6. Next tree, next tree. So we're storing the wood. Actually, we're storing everything we can. These are roses for Becky, but she ran off, and now I can't give them to her. So I'm hanging on to those. You have to say thanks when you get weapons. So right now we're looking for a... Oh, razorbacks. Okay. This is actually pretty good. So again, oh, we got some convolute ukuleles. It's like we hit the jackpot here. We got razorbacks, we got ironwoods, and we've got convolute ukuleles. So another part of this stream is going to be searching for a housing plot. I'd like to place a house here in the colored forest. Ironwood. I mean, obviously, I am addicted to harvesting ironwood. So, okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. Paws can stay in. Razorback meat and calamine and tallow can go there. So I'm trying to keep the heavier stuff in the horse. More valuable stuff in the horse. And now that's questionable. If your more valuable stuff is very light, then it's almost better to keep it on you, because I've found, I don't know if this is common, but a lot of these PKs, a lot of these kind of griefers, if you will, I've run into it more than once now, where they just kill my horse. They just want what's in my horse's bags, and I'm able to get away without them killing me. Oh, the other side of the tree. Yeah. I didn't even think that. Where'd that tree go? It's back there. We're gonna have to fight this razorback, I think. Uh-oh, wolves. Wolves. Uh-oh. Okay. So, hopping off. Hopefully we're not running into something crazy here, because I definitely have a razorback still on me. I might not, actually. I don't see him. I'm so sorry. Just one wolf. Yeah, you can tame most animals in this game. I think actually all animals in this game, Luke. And I'm not entirely certain how that whole aspect of the game works. I've tamed a few horses, but I know that if I show you here the pet menu, there's quite a few abilities here, and I think you need a skill for them. But as an example, for horses, we've got rear up. It tells your horse to raise up and kick whatever is in front of it. Flee danger. So you can give your pet a command to run away. If you've played this game at all, and you're checking this video out, if you're hanging out in the chat and you play this game, then you understand that the ability to actually send your horse away from a fight, or leave it with that kind of static command, would be amazing. But that requires equestrian influence. All these kind of skills down here do. We've got spur on, which allows you to kind of give your horse like a nitro boost. Every time my horse moves, I lose my mind. And then you've also got kickback, which allows you to kick behind you. Makes sense. Rear up is kick forwards. Kick back is kick backwards. Attack back if attacked. To never attack. Remain passive. Like it allows you, I think, this equestrian skill to give your pet quite a few more options. That's something I absolutely wish I had on this character. I don't think I have room. I'm kind of going for a lumberjack, archer. I want to use axes. I'm using hammers currently, but I'd like to go for more of a lumberjack, like axes, bows, obviously wood chopping. Axes, bows, and horses, because as kind of a lumberjack, shield crafter, armor crafter, he's more of a merchant, kind of no matter what. I really enjoy the economic and trade aspect of this game. Okay, we tried this side. That's not a good side, Odin. We're trying this. We're trying the knuckle. Try the knuckle. See if we get higher than 6. We got a double-sided tree here. Second time we've seen it. Oh, good. It's a good day in the colored forest. Okay. It's a good day in the colored forest. Justin, here's a hint. Keep attack pet on your bar if you dismount. And tell the horse to attack a mounted mage's horse. It will follow it. That is a great suggestion. I'm actually going to fire that in edit for the description in this video. I really will need a reminder of that. I'm going to have to rewatch this to remind myself, but keep attack pet on your bar. That's very handy. Thank you very much. I cannot believe we've hit a, this is the second two-sided ironwood trees? This is a great discovery. And now it's confirmed. Thanks to Odin in the chat for the reminder to double check the other side of the ironwood tree. Three-sided ironwood tree. Now I think we're reaching here. That sounds entirely made up. The only problem is, looking at this part of the tree, I can definitely not see incoming danger. Gonna have to play it by ear. I can't believe I'm still at 9 as well. If you time it right, you can look around before it connects to the tree. Oh, that's kind of crazy too. I don't know if I got very good visual information there. It's hard. It's tough. Small rough amber. Good find. What? So far this is going to be a good outing, okay? I know this I haven't felt this excited in ages. I know this is not exactly. You're killing me. You're killing me. I know this isn't exactly high altitude, okay? This isn't exactly Formula 1 gaming. But if you're interested in the mechanics of Mortal Online 2 and you want to see how solo players make money, I slaved away to get 100 ironwood lore, and it's the easiest resource to move on the market, and not too many people come out here in search of the ironwood lore. We're gonna stop at 6 though. I don't know that there's any value. So there's another big thing. Especially if you're grabbing your ironwood solo, you don't have a buddy with you or anything like that. Don't hang around for too long. 9, 8, even 7. If I was with a friend right now, I think I would let them go at 7 and head out. But I'm trying to get kind of the most bang for my buck here. As much wood as I should here. Small rough amber, that's awesome as well. 32 silver I sell to a vendor. I think that sells for a bit more on the marketplace. We will check once we get back to Tindrum. This entire trip is about money making, whether that's ironwood, convolukuleles, wolf paws, leather. I'm selling it all. I keep enough resources in the bank to make reasonable sets of armor and shields, and enough to give Becky to make weapons. Because she's a weapon crafter that makes all my weapons for me. So any excess resource that I have right now in Tindrum, I sell. Leather, malarium. You probably know this, and it's silly, but the pickaxe works just as well as the axe for tree chopping, and the same with axe for rocks. I did know that. You can chop trees with just about anything. Swords, hammers, your fists. I don't know if your fist is actually a thing. Oh! Hello. So, another thing that's kind of important if you're playing solo is to make sure you have criminal actions turned off. Unless you plan on... Thought I heard somebody. Is to make sure you have criminal actions turned off, just in case you got your horse set to follow. Because if you're swinging wildly, whether it's an axe, a hammer, a mace, whatever it is, or shooting arrows even, if you accidentally shoot your horse and you have criminal actions enabled, that's a criminal action, and it will flag you to other players. Okay, I'm going to heal up to full here. Hop on the horse, and then we are on the lookout for another ironwood. I cannot believe we got 2 sides off that one ironwood tree. Yeah. So, this one, there's an example. That's a tool made by Becky as well here. 151 durability. I just ended up buying these, which she wasn't online. But yeah, absolutely. Player crafted tools last way, way longer. Yeah, Justin, every single time I swing through my horse, it gives me a, this is a criminal action warning. Young Razorback. Oh, and a wolf. Nature's teaming up against me. Get out of here, Simba. Simba was a lion. Come here, Pumbaa. Oh, wow. Way too much wolf meat. Bone tissue versus wolf meat. What to get rid of, what to keep. Kind of a tough question here. How much we have? 1 gold. It's 1 gold and 1 gold. I think they're worth the exact same amount of money. I'll carry as much of this as I can. because it's good for cooks, good for the market. But we need to set our sights on blue trees. Okay, we need to find a bit. I'm looking for high ground here. And if anybody sees a blue tree, shout. Remember, the compass is at the top. Just tell me the direction. Hmm. Okay, we have more densely colored trees over here. Oh yeah, and definitely keep an eye out for flowers. Convolukulele, white, blue. I don't know if these things are worth a lot of money. Let's check. Let's see if they're worth picking. The Gaillardia. I think we nailed it. Ooh. I don't think they... They. Oh, I hit the tree. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a lot. I can hear one behind me too. I am so sorry and so overweight. So the other ones luckily haven't decided to attack me. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, this is awesome. Come here. So for whatever reason, I'm trying to get used to keeping my horse away from me when I hop off to do kind of foot combat. But always have a hotkey to bring it to you, especially if you're playing solo, trying to gather everything you can for money. This is going to be an awesome run. If I can get, if we can hit one more ironwood tree and get all these resources back, I can put the ironwood right on the market, sell the rest to vendors. Oh, please don't. You think if I switch to my bow, he's going to attack me? Nobody move. Nobody move. No. Okay. That was crazy. This is going to be a ton of money. I mean, okay, so I say that, but I understand there's solo players out there who have purchased themselves keeps, and they're like 2,500 gold. I'm out here. Change. Yeah, let's see how much of that I can put in. Probably keep the tusks. Awesome. Wow, look at this. Look at the size of it. Come on. Enough with these pigs. What? Listen, move the flowers. That's actually a really good idea. But the meat, I don't know. The meat, I'm looking at value here. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I'm just as likely to survive as the horse. Okay, Justin with the great advice yet again. Remember, we're keeping our eye out for a good housing plot in the colored forest. To me, this is kind of one of the best central locations on the map. It's got an extremely high value resource, ironwood, as well as a huge variety of animals that provide leather and other materials. And I think there's a lake or two somewhere nearby. Blue trees. Just heard tiny hooves and a pig. So the downside of this very short-handled hammer is that you've really got to sling your camera angle to hit things when they're low to the ground. Usually there's some kind of urn or chest at these ruins. I don't know about these ones specifically, but when you... Oh, there it is. Here you go. An urn. Ichor sells for a lot. And yeah, whatever. Take it all. So really, you can't be too picky. If you're out on your own and you're out to try and make money... I find you can't be too picky. I take just about everything I can carry if it seems to be worth its weight in value. There's an... Okay, so I think I see another one right there, straight to the southeast. Kind of circling it. Ooh, and there might be one right in there. Straight to the east. So if I go straight east, keep the keep on my left, and go straight south, I should be able to hit 2 ironwood trees. Or ride my horse right off a cliff. And if I can hit 2 ironwood trees, that'll be plenty. We'll get out of here. Hopefully we don't have to tangle with too many more animals. It'll give me an opportunity to put a bunch of stuff up on the market, even craft a shield or 2. That'd be good. If I can get another ironwood shield or 2 out there on the market, they usually sell for quite a bit of money. But actually what I'd like to do is... I had a gentleman comment... A person comment on my last post. And they mentioned that making ironwood and Malarium shields maybe wasn't the best use of such a rare resource as ironwood. So what I might do is purchase some steel off the market and see if I can sell some ironwood and steel shields for a lot more money. Try and really put out a kind of top quality shield onto the market. Because there isn't a lot, especially Tinderman Meduli at least. We can check it against kind of the global market when I get back to town. But Tinderman Meduli don't have a very strong shield crafting market, and every time I put shields up, they seem to sell very, very well. So far, I found that, I mean, a lot of money making in this game for me has been by kind of finding a niche in the market. Dismount really helps at times. Is dismount an ability? Ooh, wolves straight ahead. I think I'm gonna try and, yeah, here, there. Okay. Might die. No, we're okay, we're okay. That's another thing I should do when I get back, is try and get myself some steel. Not just for making shields, but for making a couple better suits of armor. My armor right now is not terrible. I'm sure there's a lot of people who would tell me it's terrible. I'm even going to show it off because I'm so proud of how terrible it is, but it works. It works for solo gathering, at the very least. I haven't really tried it against Rhizars or any of the tougher enemies. It's serving its purpose against bandits, although I will say I got crushed by a veteran bandit at one point. Let's get the flowers out of there. Let's take some good advice. Get the flowers out of there. I don't really have anything. Tallow. We'll put the tallow in. But my armor right now, so it's not awesome because it's made out of anthropod and guard fur. Most of it. This is bone tissue and full grade leather. It's kind of mishmash. It's not terrible. Kind of 30, high 30s. Some of them are low 40s. My shield has 946 durability. This is one I made with ironwood and malarium. And this one's got pretty decent defensive stats. 23, 64, 50. I mean, this isn't elite end game destroy your enemy material, but it's doing the trick for solo gathering and making a couple bucks. Oh, let's see if we can go on the opposite side. So I'm going to try this. We're going to try the open side. We're going to call this the open face and the knuckle. I don't know if I'm not an arborist. But on these ironwoods, we've got kind of an open face and a knuckle on the back. It almost looks like a knot. Maybe an open face and a knot. See if I can get kind of top return, highest resource return out of either side of this tree. Ooh, I need to heal up though. I don't know, no matter what you're doing when you're solo, always try and be at full health. I'm not a great example of that. I lose track of kind of what I'm doing all the time. Anthropod is fine. Throwaway armor. Absolutely. Anthropods, it's actually not that hard to come by. I mean, you can get spiders kind of around the cave mouth of spider caves. and without diving too deep into the dungeon. Targeting the shield counts as a hit. Well, we're going to find out if this is another two-sided tree. If you're just getting here or you've clicked through a grangly? Oh my goodness. I was going to say clicked through angrily because the beginning of the stream or the beginning of the end of the last stream, it was a mess for a while there. Ooh. Give me a hot second. Goodness, I was going to say click. See what you can. Okay, sorry, where was I? We're gonna see if we can get to maximum amounts off either side of this tree. If you were here earlier or you're just getting here. Oh, sound's really low? The game sound is really low? Oh, it was dead just a second ago. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're totally good. No, I was just doing something. Sorry. We're good. Oh boy. Why is the horse making noise? I think I've tried to say this 3 or 4 times now, but we're hoping there's 2 sides to this tree. Earlier in the stream, there was 2 sides to an ironwood tree. And if I can get a repeat of this one more time, it's pretty well confirmed because I did it on the last stream when I came from Meduli to the Colored Forest, and I've done it once already on this stream when I've come from Tin to the Colored Forest. So we're gonna see if I can replicate here. I'm gonna bring this tree down on this side down to 7 or 6 for chop. And then I'm going to head to the other side. I'm going to look up and I'm going to look down. I'm going to try to chop it at 2 different angles and see if we can get max return again on the same tree. I've only landed it twice. We have 1 more to hit after this, if not. But if I can get this other side, whew, I got to head back. I don't eat what you don't want to do, especially if you're alone. I thought I heard some, carry too much ironwood. Really, like, it does happen. I've done it countless times where I've run into a group of 6 or 7 guys or 9 people, and there's nothing you can do, right? There's absolutely nothing. You can be the best PvPer in the world. If you run up on 9 guys, they're gonna take you out. So if you're in an SH, Justin, what do you mean by if you're in an SH, you can hit trees on more than 1 floor? Are you telling me this bad boy goes deep into the earth? If there was a dungeon or something beneath it, I could chop the roots. Because that's what we're here to figure out. How much wood do I have? I think I'm doing really well here in terms of 2200. This is about the time to head home, but we're gonna check the other side of this tree. So I'm going for the knot here. Oh, okay, we're at 7. Let's try up. Let's try up. I think we can hit a branch up here or something. 7. I don't know if we're in luck here. This is crazy. Let's hit the root. We're getting the root. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so confirmed. Most of these ironwood trees have two full nodes. We'll call them. Well, this is 2 in a row, Odin. Perhaps only some trees. This is 2 in a row. This is good news. This is great news. Doing the old courtesy player check. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I come up to ironwood trees moving forwards, if I hit the top, right? And then I try and go maybe not or middle, and then try and find a root if it's exposed like this. Maybe we can hit, I don't know if there's any possibility to hit 3 nodes. Sometimes when placing a stronghold, the tree is on the inside of it. We got one. Placing a stronghold. I'm not sure what you mean. You're time to educate me, so I can educate everybody else who watches this video. What do you mean when placing a stronghold? Like one of those large keep structures, the 2,500 gold ones I was talking about. Ooh. So this is actually one of the prime reasons I'd like to switch to axes. I'd like to have 2 or 3 actual combat axes and use them to chop ironwood. And then it would be kind of a seamless transition between defending myself and chopping trees. Okay. I think, honestly, how much are we getting out of here? Let's hit it with a hammer for a sec. Oh, I can't do it. Shield. We'll get the axe. We'll get the axe. But let's try with the axe here. See how much we're still getting. And then it's time to go. We've got a lot of ironwood in the inventory, in the horse, and we need to get out of here before somebody just comes and takes me out. 9. I can't leave. This is insane. We're getting 9 per chop from a root. Okay. This is a terrible time to do this. But I'll be right back. Come here, horse. We're gonna hide right against this person's house and hope that nobody's home in the next little while. Not next little while. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. Zulu, that's pushing luck. That is absolutely pushing luck. I was just about to come back and sit down and say that. To anybody who's catching this game and they're trying to get some example of how to play solo in Mortal Online 2, absolutely do not go pee if you're in the middle of the wilderness near a rare resource node or somebody's house. You know, that said, if you do hide inside somebody's house, sometimes they might just think it's your house and you're trying to bait them in. So, I mean, play your options. I haven't tried that one yet, but it's worth a shot. I wonder if a PK would chase you into an open-doored house. You know what I mean? Without knowing whose house it was. Okay, we've hit 6 on that side too. This has been an insane 2,600. 2,600. Let's get out of here. We need to go northwest. So I have no idea where I am, but Tendrum is fairly easy to see once you hit any sort of high feature. So on the way out, all we're keeping our eyes open for here is going to be convo ukuleles. We're gonna keep our eyes open for white flowers, blue flowers, red flowers, and roses for Becky because she makes all our weapons. And helps me out a lot. Okay. Rule number 1 for solo MO2 play. Do not run your horse off a cliff. It will die, and you'll be extremely sad. If I had a nickel for every fully loaded horse, oh, okay, we got some wolves on the tail. And some blue flowers. How many wolves? How many wolves? It might be worth it. Those blue flowers go for a lot. 2? Okay, what are we rocking for a weapon right now? This is very... Okay, we got an axe. That's not what we want. We want hammer. We want shield. This is kind of worth the blue flowers to me. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got some split wolf crews here. I'm hearing them from a couple directions. I don't know if those are pups or full-grown wolves. It's not that I think they would kill me. It's that I don't want a chance fumbling my hits and losing everything I've earned. So, moving on. You can go in a house and log out more quickly. Justin. Anybody's house? You're kidding. Come on. What is that? Look, oh, direwolf. I don't know if I can kill that thing. I probably can. I haven't fought too. Actually, you know what? I know I could kill it because a player had one attack me one time and I killed it pretty quickly. So I've got this problem with games, right? And I know it's a huge problem, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for it in the comments or even in the chat here, but I don't really read game guides. I don't look a lot of stuff up. I kind of grew up gaming, and I don't want to date myself here, but I kind of grew up gaming in the 90s, and I don't know if anybody who checks out this video or is hanging out in the chat grew up gaming in the 90s, but game guides were scarce. Tips and hints came usually from like PC Gamer Mag, and they were pretty bad tips and hints. You know what I mean? You got the top rated forum picks basically before forums existed, and usually game guides or game manuals just came with controls, and if you were lucky, some concept art and a couple character descriptions. So I'm not too fond of reading manuals. To me, part of the allure of a lot of these games is figuring things out for yourselves. So if you ever watch my videos and you think, oh my god, this guy's been playing Mortal Online 2 from release and he doesn't really know anything. It's not that I don't necessarily know it. It's that I've forgotten it. Because I haven't played that particular character or that particular type of way in a while, or I haven't been to that area. And that I have absolutely no knowledge of the mathematics behind the skills in this game. So the things I say are going to be based entirely on personal experience. And some of them might be dead wrong because my memory's not that great. But the things that are right, they're super right. Zulu, I do the same, but only for a time. When I feel I hit a wall by myself, I go read as much as I can. I feel that. I mean, come on. The older you get, the more you try and value time, right? Especially when it comes to single player games where there's like there's a particular story point or something. You know, I understand that. I understand that a lot. Ooh, ooh, okay. Oh wow. I'm so sorry, dogs. I feel terrible. Reminds me of the life of Pi. Oh, come on. What? Why did that say change armor? Oh, the wolf bit through my chest plate. I am shirtless against my will. Justin, talking about full speed. Yes, I noticed that, but I wasn't sure if I was crazy. So I've got this habit of double tapping forward on W. I can't remember. I play a lot of Bannerlord. That's it. I play a lot of Mountain Blade Bannerlord, and when you double tap W on your horse in that game, you speed up pretty noticeably. And so I've been doing exactly that, and you just confirmed that I'm not bananas, that it actually does something. I appreciate that. So if anybody is catching the stream later and they're not checking the chat, again from Justin, he's mentioning that there's a fourth speed on horses if you're riding them. If you double tap W while you're at maximum speed, so there's 3 general speeds for a horse. If you double tap W, it will make you faster for a short time, but apparently it eats up your stamina very quickly, which makes a lot of sense, right? And again, if you've got that extra equestrian knowledge, you have the ability to spur on your horse. So I'm overweight right now, which means I will not be able to ride the horse. So we're going to ditch the wolf meat and see if that helps us out. I don't think it will. What are we carrying that's so heavy here? 6 kilograms, 4, 6, 8, 43. Holy Hannah Montana. Let's get rid of the bone. It's 43 silver. I'm fine with ditching it. It's heavy as heck. Lightens us up a lot. Leaves room for some flowers on the way. A little more convolukulele. If you hit statistics, you can see your speed. Max speed, 837. Looked like it was drifting. Maybe 841 when I was flying downhill. Okay. You gotta heal up there. Took on 2 Razorbacks. 6 HP. You can hit way harder than that. You've got like 100 hammers and 100 axes. Oh, we're using a lance? It's a lance. I think I'm going to keep this character and make him go straight axes and bows. Oh, we got a tiny cliff. So, I don't think that cliff would have killed the horse, but it absolutely would have hurt the horse, right? And again, kind of the prime rule of cool is keep a bow out, or at least have it on your back when you're riding on a horse solo, whether you have mounted archery or not. Do yourself a favor, buy a bow. And not only buy a bow that it looks like you know what you're doing. So the largest bow you can use on a horse is an asymmetrical bow. And depending on your strength, my character is not meted at all. If you look at these stats, I'm sure that a lot of people might comment that these stats are fairly laughable. I like an all-around character, and so I've built myself one. None of these are meta stats at all. Mid-strength, mid-constitution. He's not very big. His health is fairly low compared to other races. His stamina is awesome. But by and large, he's a fairly weak character. I rely very heavily on gear when I'm dealing with other players. But the rule of cool, as in all games, should apply first and foremost. Make your character look the way you want, as cool as you can possibly think of. And then everything else should fall into place. There's even an option to make characters kind of skeletal. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would be awesome for a necromancer, or I like a little bit of role play with games like this. No matter what you do, I like trying to build a story for your character and give him a direction. In Dantioc's case, this shirtless fella, right? This physique model that we see right here, this specimen. His kind of role is lumberjack, archer. I want him to be kind of a woodsman, kind of a yeoman. A bit of a medieval term there. Y-E-O-M-E-M-A-N, yeoman. Kind of a woodsman. That's my goal for this character. I've got another account that's a mage character. So while you can only have one character per account, this game has absolutely no issues with you having multiple accounts. Bear in mind, it means you have to pay the full price for the game, and eventually, when the game is... I don't kind of know what the criteria they have to meet is, but they're going to be adding a subscription to this game at some point. My recommendation is grab it now, play the heck out of it, and if you enjoy it as much as I do, for example, grab yourself a subscription when it does come out. And maybe make 1 or 2 accounts if you enjoy the game and want to try every single skill and maybe a race or two. But I don't know. For me personally, I'm gonna fiddle around with 1 or 2 accounts for a little bit, see what I like the most, and then when the game comes out, probably stick with just 1 subscription. But that's just me. I know there's guys I hear in the chat here talking about having 4 or 5 accounts. So I'd also like to just point out that that's about as successful as an Ironwood run gets from Tindrum. I saw 1 or 2 players on the way out, and now that's it. That's crazy. It's like 9:20 Eastern right now. This should be a fairly high pop time for this server. Crazy. Absolutely mind-blowing. I didn't even run into a player. Didn't have to run from anybody. For a Zulu. For a subscription, I expect more than 1 character. Justin, Steam added, instead of logging out, hit change account. Yes, change account was the best thing they ever added. You don't have to pump in passwords again and again and again. And Zulu, to kind of address your question, I agree to a point that if you pay a subscription, you expect more than 1 character. Pay for the game plus a monthly sub and only 1 character seems a bit scammy. Okay, so I'm just gonna reframe. I'm just gonna reframe the narrative, and you tell me how you feel about it. Honestly, because I'm kind of neutral about the whole thing. I see where you're coming from 100%. I grew up in the era of Ultima Online, where 1 account got you 5 characters per server, right? So I completely understand that. Star Wars Galaxies did kind of, I think it was 3 to 5 characters per server. So I completely understand where you're coming from. However, this game's kind of claim to fame is that your identity is your identity, right? That kind of no matter who you are, you've only got 1 character, you've got 1 name, there's local voice chat. The impressions you make are going to be you. And it encourages, if not insists on group play. Let's talk about this for 2 seconds, though. So that little trip, that short outing, I mean, we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes. I talk a lot. I was gone. The game crashed. Like, the stream's at 1 hour and 12 minutes. That was 17 gold, 18 gold, more or less. I haven't even sold the compact horn. Let's sell the compact horn.
Only the best for you.
18, no, don't destroy the silver. 19 gold.
Thank you.
83 silver, and 80 copper. If anybody was paying attention to the amount of effort / attention I was paying, if you're looking for fairly easy ways to make gold, picking flowers and killing pigs and wolves is decent enough. On top of this, we have 2,662 ironwood. I'm going to put this on the market. And last time I put it on the market, it sold in less than 2 hours. So we're going to put this crazy rare wood resource on the market. I'm going to hold enough back. You know what? I don't even know if I'm going to hold enough back. We'll see what's left over. I'm kind of stacking up the excess. I occasionally make myself an ironwood shield. So I've got one here. And I'll show everybody the stats. I did this earlier a little bit, but it's very lightweight. It's a large round shield because now shields contribute to armor weight, which is a statistic. I'll show you that in the statistics in case you're just taking a look at the game. Armor weight, you've got a maximum armor weight based on skills, strength, constitution, things like that. Maximum carry weight, etc. There's a lot of valuable information here in the statistics screen. But armor weight's a big deal, and I'll show you. So right now I'm at 8.36. That said, my chest exploded because a wolf bit it off. But I will put on a shield, and my armor weight is now 12.29. So that's kind of new, I think. It wasn't there when I played before. But when you put a shield on your character, it's heavy. So the lighter you can get the shield, And the kind of higher the stats, the better the shield. Now, somebody in one of my last videos commented that the shields, I said my shields are great. They're not great. So, to me, when we're talking about small percentage differences, like 23, 64, you know what? We're just going to go compare this on the market. Just so I can illustrate how to value your shields and what to value them for. I'm going to go to the trade broker here. Let's go to equipment. And we're also talking about value here. Let's go to shields. Descending. So we'll try and find. You know what? Ascending was actually good. So we have 26 blunt defense, 78, 65. We have 23, 64, 50. Not much higher blunt, but a lot higher piercing and slashing. He wants 150 gold for it, and it weighs 5 kilograms. So the shield's not awesome, right? But it's decent. Now, let's look at what makes a shield to me, unless you plan on dying and losing the shield, is its durability. This is an ironwood shield, which is awesome. This is ironwood and steel, and I can't believe he's selling it for 150 gold. Nobody's going to buy it. But that 78 piercing defense is awesome. So a lot of people use tower shields to just strap on their back. But let's move down a bit from the 150 range, since I never hope to sell a shield for that much money. Move down to the 20. So heavy tower with a brute. So it's almost 5 kg. Low durability here, right? We have 400 durability. Our shield has 946 durability. And to me, the most important part of a shield, beyond its defensive characteristics, is its durability. Because you want your shield to last. 19, 46, 37. We have 23, 64, 50. My friend here is asking for 20 gold, and our shield is a gazillion times better. Anyways, moving on. Let's go to somebody who seems to have a couple on the market. He wants 4 gold for 21, 53, 42. 23, 64, 50. Just keep those numbers in the back of your head. So this shield's immediately better than that. So we know this shield, and it's also significantly lighter than that for your armor capacity. Almost 2 kg lighter. So using ironwood and malarium, for me, is working out quite well. We've got these really good shield statistics and high durability with lightweight. So I'm really excited to get steel on there to see how it affects versus malarium. But I'd like to keep my shields light because armor weight is a thing, right? Even this guy, 2 gold, 2 gold, 4 gold. Let's look at this, 21, 53, 42. 23, 64, 50, again and again and again. So when we're talking about how good or bad your shields are, you can only compare to what's on the market. Everybody is going to have a guild. I mean, a lot of guys are going to have a guild. They're going to have a buddy in their guild or clan who can make a way better shield than you, and that's fine. But they don't often bring them to market. Ironwood's hard to get. You have to be kind of tenacious. You have to get out there and be willing to risk your character. Also risk an hour and a half of your time, because somebody could just kill you when you're coming back to that ironwood, and it's hard. You'll be hard pressed to find 2 or 3 people to just also waste or use an hour and a half of their time to watch you get ironwood. So what I'm going to do here is we have to separate the ironwood out. We have 2,662. We're going to break it into 500 piles. I might do... I did not find a spot for a house in the colored forest, which I wish I had done. I'm just going to do 4. I think I'm going to hang back this 662. So let's go on the trade broker. Type in ironwood. Now I'm going to do the entire world here. So if you click any broker, if anybody's familiar with World of Warcraft, anything like that, like or EVE Online, kind of, you know, universal market, galactic market kind of thing, you can search the whole continent. So by selecting any broker. So right now, if I go to descending, for instance, we're gonna look at our competition for 500s. So if we have thousands, did I mention this game has local voice chat? We're gonna look at our competition here in the rest of the world. And in Faburnum, for instance, we have 1,000 for 20, which means 500 for 10. Cool. Right here in Meduli, we've got 500s for 25. He's reaching. I just sold out of my 500s in Meduli for 650, 750. We have more thousands for 28, which means 500s for 14. We have 500s for 10 here in Tindrum. We have 2,000 in Bhakti for 60. Bhakti's a bit of a run, so I understand that. Now, this 10's in Tindrum. So, because we've got some competition here in town, 500s for 10, it's a pretty easy decision, right? We're going to take our 500s. We're going to throw them up for 850. And, you know, 8 times 4, what is that? 32 plus a buck or plus 2, so 34 gold. Hopefully we can get 34 gold out of that exchange. It will happen since the next nearest competition is 10 gold. Let's see if we can wear this anthropod carapace with our shield without falling off our horse. Answer is yes. So we're back in business for body armor. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on, 3.74. What are we at right now? Oh, definitely not. Okay, we're gonna have to make some changes to the armor. I made this, so I did make this to fit with other stuff. See if this works out. These are 1.8, 1.8, 1.8. These are both 1.64. Is that gonna work? That's, what is that, 3.2? Oh, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work at all. We're gonna have to ditch the pants. We're ditching the pants. Maybe the helmet even. You know, it's hard to say. Sell 500 for 8. 8? Odin, I'm not sure whose team you're on, okay? 850 was as low as I was willing to go for the effort. Right now we're trying to make this whole armor situation work. I make some decent Calardian armor as well. 20, oh, is that me? That might not be me. Bad quality? Definitely not me. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna go make some better armor is what I'm gonna do. That I can wear without being too overweight. So let's put these on. I wonder if it's this. 1.7. It's got to be this. Impeccable quality. 3.7. I think that's as light as chest plate kind of plate can get. So I wonder if I put this in here, and I'm gonna go try and make. Oh, I might make another. No, I want to keep this for steel. We're keeping this ironwood for steel. I could put, if those other lots sell very quickly, I'll put 2 more 500s up because ironwood's easy to get. Gold, but I would like to take this. Can I make armor out of malarium? I hope so. I'm gonna take this leather and malarium and see if I can go make Calardian armor. It's gonna look terrible. I wish I had anthropod carapace. What I need to do is go to a spider dungeon. I don't even know what my Calardian armor crafting is at, come to think of it. So what I need is pants at the moment. And they can't weigh more than, no. So I might need chest and pants. So let's try that. Mercenary plates at 100. Neat. Palardian's only at 55. It might just be leather and leather since I can't use malarium. I wonder what mercenary plate with leather and leather looks like. Can't do it? Or can you? Oh, let's try this. I just want to see how light it is compared to 3.48. No, no different. No different. A little lighter. Silk. Silk wouldn't. I have silk in Meduli. Unfortunately, I don't have silk here. So what that means is we need to go with Calardian. We'll go with Calardian legs. And I'm going 0 material here. And we'll go with Calardian torso. Someone playing behind you, or is that a mirror? No, somebody's playing behind me. Yeah, it's low end of what it would be, but it's also much lighter than what it would be. And I understand that with the leather, I can probably go higher. So I might try that right now. So what do we have here? We have 1.15 kilograms and 1.0. So let's see what we can do for stats with this torso armor. Let's crank it right up to the maximal, kind of. What do we have here? 31, 28, 26, and it's 1.72. Wow. Yep. Good decision. Same with the pants. I think we can get away with... I've got the shield on for the weight comparison here, so... I think I can get away with maxing out the pants, too. And I'll put these 2 chest plates up for 80 silver or something ridiculous. Put them on the market. Awesome. Closer to much closer to 30, which is great because all these things are sitting around there as well. Great suggestion. I did mean to do that, so I normally keep my materials super low, the better the quality of the ingredients I'm using, the material count, just to try and keep the weight down, but the stats up. But I didn't realize how much armor weight I had to work with when it came to the leather. Although all this information is extremely useful, so please keep it coming. So this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think I've got almost 200 gold between Meduli and Tindrum, and it did not take very much time at all. And if so far in this stream you haven't figured it out, like even playing solo in Mortal Online 2, I know it's an extremely difficult game. I'm even gonna put this stuff on the market, so let's get this silver out so we can put this stuff on the market. But it's an extremely difficult game at times. But honestly, it's very doable solo. It's very, very doable solo. My next goal, I think on the next stream even, I'm going to be trying to place a house. I probably shouldn't say that. People are going to keep their eye out for the next stream and come ambush me for the house deed. I might place the house, then stream building. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I would like to get a medium house. I think it goes small house, medium house, keep. You don't have a lot of leeway. It goes like 150 gold, 250 gold, 2,500. Upgrades cost more, obviously, for the medium, but I think my goal here is to be able to place a medium house very shortly. And I'm still up in the air as to where to place it. I'd like to place it somewhere with some good materials, some good creatures. I think mining, lumberjacking, creatures, you know, just everything. Pretty terrible armor, so we'll throw it on here for, let's say, 70 silver. It might be worth more than that. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about the armor market. If I was really that concerned, I would go to equipment, go to armor parts, kind of type in the type of armor, and check out and compare armor prices. But I'm just trying to get rid of it. And instead of destroying your items, that's another recommendation, especially when you're playing solo and trying to make money for yourself. Instead of destroying your items, just throw them on the market for 2 or 3 or 4 silver. You'll usually sell. Justin, here's a fun trick. Grab 100 stone, 100 wood. If you use the combine tool, you can make a campfire to rest and cook with. I did know that. I found a campfire on a bandit, actually. And after I had the campfire kit, I asked in help if they were rare. Hey, here. Hello, sweet maiden. It's a lance. 22, that's a terrible lance. I'm putting it on the market. And if strangers give you things in exchange for roses, throw them on the market for 5 or 10 silver. So we've done the Ironwood to Tindrum run. Soon we're going to address the issue of having resources in 2 cities. Thankfully, the route between Tindrum and Meduli has been extremely safe recently. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can maybe round out the stream by recruiting Becky to come try and not die with me in the sewers of Tindrum. I cannot believe selling flowers and animal parts, I made 20 gold almost. It's great. Oh, wow. Done my training book. That's kind of a big deal. Let's take some money, and we need to go buy axes. I'd like to switch from hammers to axes. So I can get axes up to 70 with a book, and then from there, train it up by fighting. I won't be doing as much damage right away, but Becky's also great at crafting axes. She's got quite a few weapon crafting skills at 100, I think. Common librarian, crafting librarian. Nope, wait, we want combat librarian. There you come. Come on. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. You know what? It's pretty nighttime-ish, so let's bust out a torch. Now, a lot of people mess with their gamma. Everybody's got their own opinions on this sort of thing, but don't mess with your gamma. Don't be a weirdo. Don't try and cheat the system. Just play the game. Use torches. They put in torches so people can see at night. Can't use a weapon in a torch? Big deal. Daggers, swords, how to wield an axe. Axes. That's what we're here for. Lances. I really also want to do lances at some point.
Nice talking to you.
Listen, there's no signs that say no horses. I can bring a horse to a library if I want. Another cool thing is you can hold your torch back, like I'm doing right now on our right attack, so it's not right in your screen the whole time, right? Kind of annoying, kind of takes up a lot of screen, but if you hold it back like this, it still does its torch thing and you're good. Let's go to stats here. Action skills. Everything seems okay. We've got survival set to down. I think I'm good. I think I'm good here. I don't need to change too much. Ranged combat. I don't know if I have enough room. I haven't really built this character out yet or done the math. I don't know if I have enough room necessarily for mounted archery. I hope I do. Because I intend on going in the sewers here, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of my bow. I'm going to leave my bow in the bank and my horse in the stables, as well as my arrows, all that stuff. Basically anything I don't need, I'm going to kind of trim out here. And I think Becky and I are going to head into the sewers. You don't need that many bandages. I shouldn't need any arrows. I'll bring a torch. Arrows are good for leading bandits in the sewers, but I'm more concerned about PKs. So, basically, I think everything's going to go in there. I'm going to get rid of this very snazzy short hammer and replace it with a long hammer. It's much easier to hit opponents with a longer weapon. It's a little slower. How to wield an axe is training. We have a torch, we have a shield, we have a hammer, we have bandages, and I have a bunch of throwaway armor. Now we just... Oh, I need to get rid of the horse gear as well into the bank. I don't know if I expressed my excitement, though, at the fact that I'm at 83 gold already. That was an insanely lucrative little trip without much effort. We chopped a couple trees on more than one side, picked a bunch of flowers, and 20 gold later almost, right? In an hour. I'm sure there's better ways to make money, but it's fairly satisfying to be able to do that solo. Oh, do you have a silver? Grab two. Grab two. I should oh my gosh, if the game crashes, I apologize so hard. I keep tabbing out. I shouldn't tab out. We had a rough time earlier. But I'm going to try and get in Discord here. So we can talk. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay. Yeah, don't forget a silver to stable horse. So there is a bit of a delay in the stream, apparently. Ooh, I'm getting a bit of lag. You get a bit of lag? This is kind of crazy. I'm wildly... I've just dropped from 100 and something down to like 50s and 60s. Hop in Discord. Skipped. I just got a crazy message from my Streamlabs that said that asked me if I skipped frames. Are there bad people in here? I absolutely heard bad people. Why, of all times, to get any kind of lag, is it right now? We're about to hop into a dungeon. Oh, that's not good. So the Tindrum sewer... Whoa. That was wild. So the Tindrum sewers are not the most dangerous place for new players in terms of the NPCs you play against. They're hyper dangerous because of the amount of players. Yeah, the stream. No, it's not just you. I don't know why the stream's freaking out. It's absolutely not just you. We're into some rough stream territory here. Okay. We should be good. How we doing now? I think I fixed it. Perfect. I've died in this particular stairwell more than once. I don't recommend it. So generally, if there aren't any items in these barrels... Oh, spurt. And there's no bandits, it means that there's somebody just ahead of you. If they were significantly far ahead of you, there'd be... The bandits would have respawned. Yeah, so normally there's a bandit patrolling here, so we can pretty safely say that there's bandits fairly close. Bandits? Players. I also don't have a great idea of where I'm going, just a general idea. I've only been down here a few times. When the game first came out, a lot of players went to Tindrum right away. Which means the sewers were packed at all times. Both good and bad players. Oh, we have other players up there. Oh, it's a scoundrel. Okay. So if you change your stack size, apparently you have to re-hotkey your bandages. Or whatever it is you had hotkeyed. I think it's up here. I wonder if we could beat the boss. I wonder if we could beat the boss together. That'd be insane. Gold porridge. Rob, glad to catch you streaming the game. I watched your last video after the fact. How's it going? Okay, I'll be frank here, Rob. But we've had some rough moments. No, actually, it's gone awesome. We've had a couple actual technical difficulties this stream, which has been new and unique. But beyond that, it's been an awesome, awesome gaming session. Made our way to the colored forest so far. Grabbed a ton of ironwood. Grabbed a ton of animal material. Made 20 gold just in resources. And I've got 32 gold worth of ironwood up on the market right now. And now my favorite weapon crafter in the game, Becky the expert weaponsmith, and I are doing a brief Tindrum run. Tindrum sewers run here. See if we can tangle with some PKs. Maybe kill a couple bandits. This is 100% the wrong way. Yeah, I wish you could pick up. This is like a, looks like a scimitar or something like that. That was a weapon in Ultima Online. I'm certain it's a real sword, but. No, Rob, thanks for stopping by. We've had it. It's been a great stream so far, honestly. It's been such a blast. A lot of unique encounters. We learned a lot about ironwood trees. They've got two sides. Who knew? I'm gonna walk for a bit here. Just keep my stamina up in case there's a fight. I should probably heal up all the way too. Oh, hey! Hello there. Is there anybody down there? Okay. Alright. He was useful. Oh yeah, the guy at the beginning, intimidation. Good reminder. Rob, you missed an opportunity of to witness the proof of just carrying a bow. There was a guy following me behind me on a path, and I just pulled out a bow. He turned around immediately. He had no idea whether or not I had archery. Just to illustrate that carrying a bow is worth it. There's a torch in there, eh? See, I kind of wish you could carry a torch in your off. Can you carry a torch in your offhand? No, that's terrible. You should absolutely be able to carry a torch in your offhand. Or am I just crazy? It's Becky. So both? Ooh, ooh, I heard a sword. I wonder why my frames are just crashing through the earth right now. I wonder if there's a ton of people down here. Yeah, you know what? It would almost be worth it to add elementalism to your build, any build, based in No. I thought I got stuck. I almost got stuck in the stairwell. You need a shield? I don't have one. I thought I had a spare. What are you fighting? I thought you were getting destroyed. Player? Oh, could have been a bandit. Odd. They must be either directly above or directly below for you to have heard that, since the scoundrel's here. Or not. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, there's more than one. Oh yeah, we gotta help. We gotta help. A bandit is destroying me. Nice. Nice. You okay? Heal up. If you take off your pants and hotbar them, you make no sound when you move. I'm okay making a little sound, you know, in exchange for the comfort of some warm, insulated pants in a dungeon, in a sewer. You guys get this guy yet or what? Come on, how far is he gonna run? No way he's still alive. No way. Can't believe everybody can run so much faster and further than I can. I'm gonna have to take a little breather here. Oh, wow. That was aggressive. Hey, good job. Great job, everybody. The classic head exchange after a murder hunt. People are super. They're great. People are just great in this game. Well, I mean, odds are pretty high that this quest guild here is gonna just turn on us any minute now. I don't know. We'll find out. We've got some integrity and some quest guys. But like I said, a lot of players are kind of opportunistic murderers, right? They're going to kill you based entirely on whether or not they think the reward will outweigh the crime. And a lot of the time it does, especially if you catch somebody coming out of a dungeon with a lot of gear and they kill you, you'll end up having a lot of time, or rather you jump them, for instance. You'll have a ton of time for your criminal countdown timer to cool off before you get back up to town where it's an issue and the guards will actually attack you. Odin, you should be able to hear in-game chat as that is set at 100. I don't have Becky in Discord or anything. She can just hear me talking. And any other chat should come through locally. You can't hear these guys? Hey guys, what are you down here to do? Let's just give it a test here. Oh, doing bosses. We'll probably head the other direction. Like, you guys are going to do the scribe scroll wizard there? Yeah, okay. We'll probably head for the rat men then. Take it easy. So, some of the people in this game, some of the comments I've gotten are that the player base is super toxic and super shitty in this game. But there's a prime example. There's two or three guilds here. There's a prime example right there that not everybody is shitty. There are good players in this game. We're both headed down to the... You're a companion friend, and I'm sure they won't attack you. That's alright. It's alright. You know, hopefully these guys don't prove me wrong here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But we just talked about headed down to the boss area. Becky and I are going to head for some rat men. I think they're on the other side. I haven't been down here in a while. I'm kind of just spitballing. We're going to head for the rat men, and they're going to head for the actual main boss, which drops a scribe scroll and a cape, I think. You run faster with a weapon. Oh, wow, you do run faster with a weapon. That's insane. You can't hear these guys talking, eh? That's strange. Oh, what do I have them coming in my ears, sir? Voice chat output. No, you should absolutely... This is the main speaker for sound, so you should absolutely be able to hear them. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to figure that out. I might have to switch to the other... There's 2 channels in these headphones. I might have to switch to the other channel and then add that as an audio capture to the stream. Thank you for pointing that out. You know what? Let's try that. I'll try that right now. Audio capture for the stream. Crash, please don't crash. Please don't crash. So I set that as audio capture for the stream. Go back into the game. See if we can do that. Becky, could you do me a favor and say something in game? Try one more time. Okay, and now I'm gonna try it over here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try.
Hello.
Whoa. Woo,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
wow, I thought you guys were bad guys. You scared the heck out of us. You guys are headed down to the scribe wizard, eh? We're headed down to the rat man.
Yeah, we're actually anti-RPK, so you guys are good.
Awesome, appreciate that. Take it easy, guys.
Wonderful.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. If you guys ever need help running anything, let us know.
Good. Awesome.
Okay, how we doing now?
Demonic Angel, be careful of him.
Who? What's his name?
That was the guy that attacked us earlier.
Demonic Angel. Hey, Luca. Luca, yeah, we just killed him, so.
He's good, bro.
Can you hold my gear real quick?
All right, how we doing for sound? Chat, how we doing for sound, Odin? Can we hear everybody? It looked like we could hear everybody, to me, on my stream, sound registering. If whichever way they go, we're going the opposite way. This way is which way we're going.
What'd you say?
Which way is which?
Yeah,
What
which
direction do we
I
go?
can't remember.
To Ratman.
I think it's this way.
Hey, Ratman's this way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Ratman's this way. Awesome. So Odin, I changed absolutely nothing except the things you saw me click on. Which means I went back to the original settings. You know what? Sometimes that's what it takes. I know that drifting between Discord and a lot of applications kind of chews up your microphone use. Well, I appreciate the heads up. Sorry about that. You guys couldn't hear the discussion. Bulla K working now. Welcome to the stream, Bulla. I thought these guys were going the other way, which is why we were coming this way. Coming back. We were here for a bit right at the beginning.
Gotcha. Nice.
Just really getting back into it now.
Yeah, cool. Good to hear. I've only been playing for a week.
Awesome. How are you enjoying it?
Yeah, man, it's pretty fun. I was playing Conan Exiles before this, so
Also a great game visually.
somebody's down here. You guys be careful.
This guy's been playing for a week. There's no way he's got higher skills than me. I appreciate his protective attitude.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Oh.
What's up?
Wait a sec. What's the other side? What's the other side? This is the way to the sorcerer.
This is the illusionist.
down here, down these stairs.
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
rat boss that you're looking for, but he's a super rare spawn. On the other side is the illusionist.
Right, yeah, okay. We're gonna head down these stairs here.
Yeah, you guys good luck, bro.
Come on, Becky. I don't know what a super rare spawn is. I didn't even know there was a rat boss. I really thought we were just coming down here to fight normal, run-of-the-mill rat men. We're gonna get destroyed.
I actually got some fur off of those Ratmen, so that's pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. If you get too overweight, just let me know. I think it's just one scoundrel. Oh, it's so bad. He's the poor guy's just getting crushed by 2 hammers. I've got Axe's book training right now. It'll probably be done by tomorrow. Then I'm ditching hammers. Yeah, sure, why not? So I think there's 2 or 3 rats down here, and I don't know if one of them uses magic. We have a tribe rat, a box, and a tribe rat. I'll go for the one on the left, you go for the one on the right.
Alright.
Oh, crazy rat head and rat skin. Oh, wow. I wonder what kind of wicked our tribe rat meat. Ah, it's just bone and a mulch. I thought we'd get something way cooler. Tribe rat heads are worth 20 silver, though. Ooh, pull out your torch. I think there's something more back here. There's a chest somewhere. There it is. And it's empty. And so is the box. I got a bag. Nope, the bag just had a cup rum coin in it. It's this kind of stuff I wish you could grab, like this axe here. Maybe as a rare spawn or something. I don't know. Bola, found your channel through Kenshi stuff. It's been refreshing watching your stuff. I appreciate that. Mountford, you can get guard for off rats. It's a nice throwaway backing if you have the lore. Tribe rats always swing right first. That's a handy bit of information. Tribe rats always swing right first. Aw, poor statue. I hope that's a tail. I think we can head down the... Oh, I heard a bad guy. But I think you and I can head down the other way. Opposite of these dudes. Just don't... I can't... I think they're wrong. I'm pretty sure the illusionist is here. On the other side of this. Like, the illusionist is down here, isn't it? Don't you remember this? Yeah, come on. What do you mean? We spent forever down here trying to get a scribing scroll. The illusionist is 100% down this staircase, isn't he? Maybe not. Maybe not. This could be interesting. No, he's down here for sure. I'm not going crazy. He's definitely down here. Yeah. I'm taking a look anyways, but... Absolutely. If we go in that room, we're dead. Oh, we could try. I mean, it'd be a terrible way to end the stream, or it could be a great way to end the stream.
Doesn't it have a timer on it?
It does have a timer on. We could. I don't know. Do you want to go in? I don't know if they just did it or not. They might have. Did they loot these guys? They didn't even take the heads.
Oh my god, people passed so many bags.
We're gonna be so rich. Let's turn around and get the bags. I don't want to go in that room. I changed my mind. Oh no, let's go in. Let's go in. I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I'm gonna be so mad when we die. Can you take out a hammer instead of a torch?
We're gonna die. Remember? There was like 7 of us trying to kill it one time when we died.
We were terrible then.
Well, but 7 of us?
Okay. Okay, you're right. Let's go loot the bags. If there's a ton of heads, we're not coming in here. We're taking the heads and running.
Okay.
Oh, they took the heads. Let's go kill the sorcerer. Let's try. Oh, who's this? Oh, Kodo. I don't know if So, I hear these guys don't kill people, but... We've been killed by Kodo members a couple times. Let's go try for the sorcerer. Let's see what happens here. If he's not in here, no big deal. We'll just head back up, sell what we've got. Okay. I mean, this has just been a good stream all around in terms of wealth gained. If those doors close, then we're in trouble, right? You see his bag anywhere? If they killed him, maybe they looted him completely. Forever I tried to get up here. Wait, what's the durability of weapons? If half, it's lower damage. Durability's almost full. What's your durability on your What's your durability on your hammer?
14 out of 122.
Oh, you're good. Any chests hidden around here?
I think that's what that small furry man was here for.
This... I think he was an Ogmere. Is that what they're called? Ogmere?
No, I don't think. Well, maybe. I think the Ogmares are the orcs.
I think those are Thursers.
Oh.
See? Back to not being hyper familiar with the lore because I don't really read too many wikis about games that I play. I really was hoping there was the illusionist in there. I think we could take him. Bit choppy in the dungeon. Oh, scoundrel. Garbage man. Sounds like a stand-up guy. So, I got a sweet hint that you run more quickly with your weapon out.
Are you at all over encumbered? I'm a little encumbered.
No. Here, give me what you need. Not good. I missed it. I got it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I can't carry that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's yours now. Good luck.
Let's just try and get out of here. This is going to, I mean, this isn't exactly a high octane stream for Mortal Online 2. I know there's guys who hop on and just PvP. We're just kind of playing and trying our best here. But this has been a super successful stream if we get out of here alive. What? Oh my god, it's dead. It's dead. Stop it. He's crazy. I remember the very first time I came in here, I jumped down there. Oh, it was bad. I really had hoped there was water at the bottom, but it was just the rat leader. I also ended up on top of those statues when I was going through like a mountain goat phase where I would try and climb everything.
The shield pushing?
Oh, when there was the shield pushing, this was a rough spot to be.
I think we did it even, maybe.
So if you haven't played this game since release, once upon a time, at least you could just walk around bumping people with shields with absolutely no repercussion.
Hello.
Hello.
Great name.
Awesome name. It's actually Lana Del Rey, and she's obsessed with this game. Oh, and just okay. I saw a bad guy, then he kind of ran away. Oh, it's these guys. It's these guys. Hello.
What's up, bro?
Great spin. This way to leave.
you say something earlier about running with your weapon on?
Yeah, if you run with your weapon on, you run more quickly.
Or if it's back, you run more quickly.
If it's out.
Oh, okay.
Save your stamina. I don't know these guys. Hello. Yeah. There's a anti RPK guild in here too, so you're pretty safe.
Awesome.
Yeah, take it easy. Good luck.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
Bye. Scoundrel.
Scoundrel. Hey, it's the flashy longsword people. You know, everybody kind of hops on these types of games, right? They latch on to a meta guide, and that's cool. I'm pretty sure the most recommended weapon is kind of the two-handed Rhizar sword for PvP. Ooh, wow. Just got scoundrel blocked. What's that even mean? A lot of people hop on this game, grab the Rhizar two-handed sword, right? And then they do insane 360-degree weird spins, and where they look at the ground and attack you from the other side. And to me, it seems like an extremely boring way to play a first-person MMO with all that that trickery. Do you know which way we're going here?
Nope.
Hey, do you know the way out of here? We're kind of new to the dungeon.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm kind of lost as well.
Okay, let's find it together.
Yeah.
I feel like this is good. This is a good sign. Or did we just come from this way? No, this is good. We're going the right way. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Too.
How did we all just fumble that jump? We all just fumbled that jump.
You guys heading back up?
Yeah.
Nice.
I said yeah, and he said nice. Justin, swords are great 1v1, but group fights, maces and axes are where it's at. And when fighting higher end armor, swords just plain suck. Great info. Yeah, not a lot of armor has very high blunt damage resistance now that you're mentioning it. If I'm looking at my shield even, its blunt resistance is kind of the lowest resistance on there. See, now I don't know if I want to switch from axes to axes from hammers. I'm so torn. I want to have every skill. You don't have any... Do you have room for anything? Like, can you carry anything? What? Oh, wait. How much?
Need the bone.
Oh, you only gave me 1,000? Did I throw out 10,000 bone tissue?
No, I gave you 1,000.
Oh, okay. I had 1,600 that I threw out, and I probably shouldn't have, or even more.
Yeah, I have tons from the boneyard. Or, sorry, graveyard.
Yeah, I just meant to sell right now. I was just gonna offload everything. I didn't mean to sell all that. Oops. Mr. Legit, he's insane with axes. See, so when you say axe tricks, I just have a sincere hope that you don't mean, you know, flipping my camera around. Holy Hannah Montana. 1,000,000 miles an hour. She just blocked both of us? I see guys doing this stuff, and I've seen the videos, and honestly, it just looks boring. Whipping your camera around. I actually like to appreciate the visuals in this game, including the combat. If I can learn, like, I don't know, like I said, I play a lot of first-person Bannerlord. That's almost exclusively how I play the game. Mountain Blade Bannerlord is in first person, and I find I get by really well by playing kind of boxing up, playing defensively, and going for attacks of opportunity. It does take some practice. It takes practice in any game, in any melee first-person game. Dark and Darker was a great example. I hear people talking up ahead. I don't think it was the guys behind us. Save some stamina here. Oh, we got elite guards. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, is there a storm? There's wind. I don't know if you guys have seen what wind does to trees, but it's awesome. Look at them. Okay, time to offload, sell everything. See how much money we got here. Even plants. Full-fledged, awesome storms is what I want. Awesome, thank you.
See what I have.
Can't sell tri-brat meat. Another
Welcome back anytime.
6.5 gold. Yeah, these trees are going wild. This is crazy. Bushes are vibrating and shaking. And occasionally you run into people with open mics and guitars and a lot of free time. They're basically just bards before bards are going to be introduced to the game. Tip your local bard. Okay. Holy smokes. What a successful stream. I'm going to call it there. 89 gold in Tinderum. I think we've got 90 something in Meduli. It's been a crazy 2 streams. Pretty low effort solo gathering. If you've hung up for the stream, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're catching this later, same. I apologize for the technical difficulties at the beginning. For everybody who stuck it out, you're awesome. But just in case anybody who's catching this was curious about whether or not you can play this game solo successfully, for the last 20 or 30 minutes, I was down in the Tinderum sewers with Becky. And so occasionally teaming up, that kind of can happen. It can happen organically in games. You can run into people, or you can have, you know, one of your gaming partners hanging out right with you. So it's a very doable and very playable game solo. It's extremely enjoyable. It's a little extra dangerous. You have to take a few more precautions when you're moving. Go from cover to cover. Try and travel at night. Travel when it's windy and stormy and rainy out, so it covers up your horse hoof prints. This is a great time to travel right here. If you can hear that in your speakers. And Do the things other people don't want to do. Not a lot of people like digging out the ironwood. Not a lot of people like heading there and chopping it. I wonder if I've even sold some already. Let's just check before I wrap up the stream. But again, thanks everybody for hanging out. No, we haven't yet. We haven't yet. We've got some mercenary plate and a bunch of ironwood on the market right now. 2,000 in total.